What's going on, you guys? So, every so often when you're going through Steam, you come across this little gem of a game, right? And you're like, wait, I've never seen this game before. This is a new game by indie studio, and I think this is gonna fulfill my needs. This is what I've been waiting for. And as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Birth of America. It's my favorite American Revolution strategy game, and I've been waiting a couple of decades for a sequel. Unfortunately, that's never going to happen because AJOD came and went, unfortunately. However, the man behind Birth of America, Philippe Tribot, I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly, and my apologies, who designed Birth of America, and who is with Strategy Game Studio, has come out with a new game called We the People. So I'm going to go over here, and as you can see, we have Birth of America, designer, Philippe, I'm not going to pronounce that, Thibault, right? And right here says, the Strategy Game Studio has been founded by Philippe Tribot, AJOD. And now we have We the People. Complete American Revolutionary War from July 1775 to April 1783, with all units, weapons, and events included on a 2-week turn base. Very interesting, because I believe Civil War II was 2 weeks. I believe Birth of America is 30 days. And one of the things that I wanted was Birth of America to go to the 2-week turn-based timescale. The most complete strategy game made on this conflict. Fight for your ideals and take command of America. Let's take a look at the trailer. I didn't take a look at it yet. We the people. That's a big map. That's my son, by the way, if you hear him in the background. This screams Birth of America. The way the map is. Heck, even the way the hexes are designed, right? So, this hex, that might even be the similar amount of hexes between Montreal and Quebec. Where they got that footage from? Another thing you can tell is the system that they're using for a strategy game studio is very AJOD influenced. Like you even have these counters on the bottom here that's very reminiscent of, well, AJOD games. Rochambeau. Stock footage, definitely good. So that was the trailer. So as you can see, let's look at some of these screenshots. Shot heard around the world. Yeah, this definitely. I mean, a lot of these things, a lot of these screenshots, kind of just scream "Birth of America." Now, if you guys are familiar, Age Out, I believe, was sold to Paradox, and then I don't think they did anything with it. It's just kind of sad. They could have done something with that engine. That engine was great. I love this. It's a much more easier way to kind of see, because in like Civil War II or Birth of America, you had to like click the unit, and then you had to just keep click festing, click fest this all the way to the right to see all your units. But now that you can click on this, it'll just kind of line them up for you. I like that. So a couple of cool things that this has over Birth of America 2 is, one, you have the card system. You have actual combat now, so like you'll see like as you saw in the trailer, you'll have like all the units stacked there. You'll see how each one makes a hit, doesn't take a hit, kind of things like that. And this is very Age Out reminiscent. You know, if you kind of got Civil War II or Birth of America and you zoomed out, this is similar to what it would look like. Very similar. So let's see if I can see if there was a. I don't think there was a battle one. Was there? No. But yeah, so like when you were over here, yeah. So like this is something that this game will have that Birth of America 1 or 2 won't have, and I like that. You get to kind of get more involved in the battle. The game is this. Steam is a little wonky. I'm running this on Linux, and unfortunately, the way it goes is Steam on Windows. I feel is like gets the high priority because pretty much all the gamers are, you know, on Windows. Mac gets, I think, similar or maybe a little bit lower priority, and then Linux I think is closer to the bottom because I can tell you it's not responding as I would like it right now. It's a little laggy, quite a bit. Alright, so We the People, SGS, We the People is a complete standalone game that covers the American Revolutionary War from April 1775 1783. The game covers the whole war from 1775 using a system of 2-week turns. That's a huge pro in my book. Players have to use wisely their financial resources, spend their resources in new units or in replacements for weakened units to avoid their destruction. But it's not possible to rebuild every lost unit or to replace it. Cards play a key role in the game as they bring some variation in different fields, such as reinforcements, economics, diplomacy, politics, popular support, and above all, combat. Now we do see a similar system. I don't think it was a card system, but you do see like a similar system in the Age Out engine. The players will also find the game nice historical events that bring Chrome to the game and helps you feel the historical movement represented. The knowledge, experience, and background of the designer Stephen Dunn has been essential in creating and supporting the development of this game. Assisted by the SGS team, a lot of biography and data was collected to support the research needed to develop this game so that it feels accurate. We plan to also provide the players with interesting options to explore potential what-if situations. Ooh, I like that. I like that you can do what-if situations. Oh, there's a nice number of scenarios here. So you got the Grand Campaign, which will be 104 months, so times 2, you're looking at 208 turns, because they're broken up into 2-week months. 1775 Canada invasion covers an aborted attempt by the Americans to conquer Canada during the fall and winter of 1775. Was the first major military initiative by the Americans during the Revolutionary War. And it goes for 14 turns. I could have just read it here. 1777 Saratoga scenario. You get that. You get the Clinton and Sullivan in Upper New York, focusing on Indian warfare. Interesting. And then, of course, the Southern Campaign. This is something I would definitely want to play. Not a lot of turns, 18 turns. The scenario covers both the famous campaigns of General Greene and the Deep South to stalemate a superior British army in early 1781, and the maneuvers throughout Virginia end up with the siege of and surrender of the British forces under General Cornwallis. Come on. So the game is a regimental level for land units on both sides, with smaller units, garrison also being present. Naval units are present, generally representing squadrons of 3 to 4 ships. British naval is powerful, of course. The American naval is small, focusing on blockading, running, and raids on British trade fleets. Or if you're like me, you may want to, just go all at it and just invade England with a small American task force. I've done that in a couple of Birth of America games where I put troops. I knew I was going to lose the war, so I was like, all right, we're going to lose. We're going to lose with a surprise. So I put all my troops on a ship, sent them over to London, dropped them down. I think I held out for like a month, maybe 1 or 2 turns. I lost the game, but other items such as fortification supply units, wagons, depots are also presented. The map covers North America from the Caribbean to the Hudson, and from the East Coast to portions of Louisiana Territory. All natural terrain types are present. Alright, and then the economy, both sides earn money through control of certain regions. One player represents the British Army with Hessians and Brunswick mercenaries supported by the Tory militia. The other plays American colonies, most militia with individual involvement of French and Spanish troops. British have modest land forces. They put a lot in here. Player must also show initial invasion, waiting for American forces to alter the course of events. Survival and protecting important locations are critical. Players will... Ooh, okay, I thought this was going to be more screenshots here. And the uncertainty as to when. So the French and Spanish will intervene. An almost certain outcome, but an unknown date. Okay. So the game, like I said, is 208 turns. Oh, there's a macOS version. Ooh, I like that. Thank you. I'm a big Mac fanatic. I do IT, so I troubleshoot Windows all day and night. I'll do like a video on how my experiences with Windows. I used to also work at Microsoft, so I'm not a fan of Windows. So this game is really amazing. This is what I've kind of been waiting for. A sequel to Birth of America 2. I knew it was never going to happen because AJOD doesn't exist anymore. But Strategy Game Studio, led by the original Birth of America designer, has made We the People. So it's as close as we're going to get to a Birth of America sequel. And I cannot wait. I'm usually kind of like... I put games in my wish list, and then I go back and forth about buying them. Not this. This, to me, is a auto add to cart. It's $25. But this is something I have to own. I've been waiting Birth of America. We've been waiting for Birth of America 3 for quite a while. This is as close as we're going to get. And I feel like this is the natural successor to Birth of America 2. So definitely it's going to be something I'm going to buy. Let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts about this? This is a strategy game we've been waiting for to, Now there's going to be some competition because this fall, and I've been going through the forums, they're projecting your early access release of, Ultimate General American Revolution. So there's going to be a little bit of competition. I like that multiple developers are going back into the American Revolution time frame. The one cool thing this game has is, I love the map. I love that. I love that it's turn-based, it's 2 weeks, and it's going to have all those goodies that I love from Birth of America, just more fleshed out, more advanced, and just more modern. So I can't wait. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Catch you next one. See you then.